Good morning. Sorry about that. Okay, what the hell is this Halloween pack? Halloween pack overlay. Huh? Take it off. It's not Halloween anymore. Hold on, I am curious though. I am a curious cat. Whoa. All right, just for shits and gigs. Hold on, let me see this. Layout. All right, let's try this. Halloween layout. That's cool. It's like StreamYard gives you those seasonal. Oh, Dia de los Muertos. Muertos. Ooh, spooky haunted house. I like that one. Witch's Cauldron. Cute, spooky shit. Halloween. Okay, StreamYard. All right. Let's see you. Damn. Ah, fuck. Now how does it go back to normal? Crop. Give me just a second, folks. There we go. Sorry about that. Morning, Jessica. You're damn right. ¿Cómo está? Mi poquito tito. Mi tito frijo. Pokey nipple frijo. Shrivelage. Frijo. Free this hoe. This hoe is cold. And frijo. Then frijo. Speaking of freeing a hoe, look at this hoe. Look at that hot hoe. Hey, Angela. Hey, 71. Hey, let me just go down the line here. I actually think the people in here so far probably do. Let's just do a checklist, okay? We're going to do a buddy check, folks. Thea, do you have my emergency contacts? Do you have an emergency contact for me in case something happens to me? Do you have anyone you can get a hold of? If I pass, if I injure my dick. Angela's Clips and Giggles. I think you even do. Do you have an emergency contact for me? Anything happens to me, if you can just go ahead and get on that. Do you have an emergency contact? Brutally Lauren, do you have an emergency contact for me? Yes, you see, Thea does. Great. Now, Thea is a lot closer to me than, Angela or somebody. So, of course, she would have one, which is good because we call each other friends. So that would be bad if we didn't. Hey, Ruth Ann, because there are a lot of people. Wait, Nikki Rev, you don't have an emergency contact for me? Listen, you guys can always stalk my Facebook because I'm a real person. Hey, Tira Nicole. I think that's a big problem when you have things happen like what happened to Country Joe, or didn't. People are speculating. Is she really deceased? Is she not? Well, if you were real friends with somebody, you wouldn't have to ask that question. You would know. Now, ask yourself this question, folks. Hey, Marie. People are like, oh, well, I'm friends with this person, but they never gave me their phone number or their address, because there's crazy people on the internet, or because they're scared people will dox it or something. It's like, yeah, but you're their friend. So if they're afraid to give you their information, then they don't trust you, and that's not a friendship. They don't trust you. So if they're not giving you their name, if they're not giving you their phone number, you're not friends. Like all day, every day. Let me use Pikachu, Rocket Skitty. We know each other online. I don't think we've ever spoke offline. I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we have. So she probably wouldn't feel comfortable giving me her information and vice versa because we really don't know each other on that level. So if I passed away, would she be sad? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, she might be like, "Oh, that sucks," or maybe, but probably not. She just wouldn't. I don't think we're emotionally connected like that. Yeah,
Wait,
see,
when the fuck did I ever tell you and Carla that you couldn't go to somebody?
It's time to wake up. The only one that has all of your information is your son. See, that's important to you, Ruth Ann. So if somebody doesn't have all your information, or you're wondering, oh my God, did they pass or this or that, then you were never friends to begin with. Get over it. Or are you doing it for attention? Hey, AJ. And it is not a bad thing. And I am going to agree with Natasha Cooper here. It's not a bad thing to fucking look into something. Do you know how many people have lied, not just about passing away, about any of that shit? And why would you lie in a community where there's a bunch of psychos obsessed with true crime who all think that we're Gale Weathers? Hello? You're going to be looked into. You think the death in a different way, though, isn't an end, so I know it'll be a better place. I agree, Becca, too. Hey, Trisha, I agree. That's what you find curious. How are all these people so emotionally messed up when they're crying at night and they weren't even that close to CJ? Exactly. For example, when you hold on, let me get my Tiffany costume. Tiffany's like, if you guys can all get out your Bibles so we can do a candlelight vigil. Oh shit, I forgot my straw. And be so sad but you don't even know how to contact your own fucking friend or figure out if they're a real person or not. Give me a break, Tiffers. Shit. Hey, Samantha. You think CJ told her family all the shit that goes on and has gone on? You don't think she wanted NC to exploit her death for content? I mean, to be honest, I don't care either way. Whether my whole point is, look at these fucking assholes turning on each other. These are the same people that turned on me, same people who have turned on each other before. All of that shit. Tiffany's not even a Christian. When we used to have religious conversations on my panel, she used to oppose against it. But now she's in Natasha's Christian community. And let me recite one of my personal favorite Bible verses, the one that I was chanting aloud while I flipped my car into neutral and went over the guy's head and then hit reverse and put it on Psalms 4:2. Fucking dumb. Dude, stop using God as a weapon. He's not. Recite your Bible verses in a good fucking way when it's authentic and not manufactured. Please let me go ahead and recite. I am just going through so much right now. And then get off the fucking panel. Stop doing that thing with your voice. You know when people want you to feel bad for them? It's one thing if you get choked up and you're like, oh, and then you're like, okay, I gotta go. But to stay on a panel and force it out of you, like, bitch, get your fucking throat under control. Jesus. I'm just so upset. And then she snaps out of it. 2 seconds later, she's like, oh, I'm fine. That Bible verse cured me. I'm fine. She spoke to a psychic. She is enlightened. Yeah. Yes. I'll tell you what I did. because I also agree with Natasha Cooper. You should be doing your fucking homework. There are people that have lied about their death. The person that everyone's supposedly grieving has lied about her death before. Did you forget that part? Listen, no psychic medium would reach out to Tiffany because they know that bitch is busy lighting up the foil. All right? When Linda Checking Convictions died, it killed me inside. I'm still getting over it, but we were very close. We talked every day. Yeah, and she was a very public person. Her daughter got on here and was very respectful and allowed her viewers to like grieve. And her daughter was very nice. That was a very nice of her daughter to kind of take over like that and do that. But I'll tell you what I did. So there is a website for, I guess they posted. Now this is where it's very strange. I can go on the website for the church that I went to on and off over the years, or any. Fuck it. Shit, let's just do a little experiment, shall we? Let's go to a church near me. Now, this is, I'm not going to submit this, but let's just go to a church website near me. Sure, why not? Let's do Flatirons. All right, so I'm going to share the screen. I have no idea what we're about to see here, so let's just discover it together, shall we? See if it's possible to put in a prayer request, which you could do at any fucking church. Messages. Let's see. Get involved. Get support. Oh, I need prayer. You guys see this? Oh, let's go to the other screen. Hold on. I clicked the prayer screen, but it put me to another screen. So the proof that they're coming out with now is that CJ's on a prayer request list. That's the proof from this church that they posted, okay? I could fucking submit a prayer request right now at any church. Look at this. There's my request. There's my email, my first name. Anybody could do that, and it'll pop up. Hey, COVIDs. And they'll post it to the church. If they're in church service, then they'll tell the whole church, hey, pray for so-and-so. That's how it works. That's not proof of shit. I can understand why someone would want to know if it's real now. I didn't understand that when I was new here. Well, yeah, because how are you supposed to, especially if you're, I mean, let's face it, we know that nobody's friends over there. They've all stabbed many of us in the back, including each other, and we're witnessing that. But, I mean, that is something that happens. It's not, and it's not bad to fucking look into it. And you got to think of it like this as well. Imagine, and we've seen her do it before. Imagine if CJ was here and this was somebody else that she thought faked their death. That bitch would be all over it. So what's the difference? There is no difference. There is no, if people are encouraging you not to look into facts, then they're the problem. You can't blindly follow people. I don't believe in that. That's why I believe in my own personal experiences with people. I don't fucking just do what people tell me to do. I don't believe people just because they say something. None of that shit. You know what? Fuck them, Marie. Fuck them. So what I did was and I don't give a shit. I'm sure many of you did it. I emailed that church that said, please pray for, it said CJ's name, who's recently died. It said, I was like, geez, what a harsh way. Maybe it's different in Scotland. I don't know. I emailed them and they already emailed me back. Where's the email? Just so you know, they did email me back very quickly. And I asked, are you having the memorial service of her at your church? I noticed the, prayer request, and they said no service for the late Veronica Gavin is scheduled to be here. So if I went to that church just now for a prayer request and I said, hey, can you pray for Veronica who just passed away? They're going to believe me. I'm asking for prayer. They're going to, oh, she's passed. Okay. So I said, do you know where her service is at? And they haven't got back to me yet. You had a fake death in your old community. He came into chat under his supposed wife's name and sent a picture of a car accident that he supposedly died in. It was Google reversed as a picture from years ago. That's so fucked up. Do you remember that one guy? He was in one of these channels, groups of people, where he literally took a pew and it looked real and on camera, and people thought he unalived on camera. Just a question. I heard some of them say how close of a friend they were to CJ. Knew her for years. Wouldn't they know? Why even question it? Exactly what I was saying, COVIDs. There should be no question if you're really friends with somebody. You think it's important to question considering past BS? Absolutely. I mean, why wouldn't people? That's not bad. And if she has passed away, well, God rest her soul. Shit. Finally, some peace for her and many others. You got Space Monster over there. Like she's grieving. That bitch literally posted, ding dong, the witch is dead, the wicked witch, ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. The day that Bam died, that was her arch enemy. So fuck all the way off, Space Monster. Okay? Hateful, hey baby love. You'll miss CJ. She was always very nice to you. Well, you must have got her fake side. She was nice when it benefited her. To me, anyways. I mean, I think we all saw her flip-flopping. That's how it was. Unfortunately, because past behaviors, you could understand people asking questions. Yeah, and there should be no problem with it. And that's why I know what Natasha is saying is correct. That bitch will come out here and be blunt and be the bitch. And you know all those other fake bitches, Jur, Hooker, all of those dumbasses, they're all in those private chats questioning it, but publicly they're like, oh, how dare anybody question it? Fake. It's fake. Oh, yeah. No. I just think CJ was a lonely person and needed anyone and everyone that would have her. That's it. And she was only nice to me when people she followed were nice to me, and then she'd follow suit when they weren't. It's, dude, think for your fucking selves. That's why everybody should be, if you believe it, you believe it. If you don't, you should be looking into it. It's no different than religion or politics. You're not going to know the truth unless you see it for yourself. Whether you really die or fake your own death to get off YouTube, I don't think you're coming back. So either way, she's gone from YouTube. Yeah, and I think the sad thing is there are dumb people that will accept her back that are just as evil because they need her. Amy and Granny Fanny, that's one of them. It's the only reason anybody ever listened to Amy or Granny Fanny, because they had her up on their panel. They weren't going for Tiffany. And I don't think Tiffany's going to be going around very much because Natasha made it real awkward for all of them. Just like she does. And you know Tiffany will choose Natasha because she's a opportunist. and she'll turn on Amy and them, which it's not, they all turn on each other. It's the same fucking cycle, just repeating itself. Your friends would know and know how to confirm it. Yeah, like I have acquaintances on here, friends. But the good thing is, if you're my friend and you talk to me, you know how to get in contact with my friends that are not on this platform, friends that I grew up with, or friends that are connected to YouTube, but they only know of it because they grew up with me, or they're my friend outside of it, or my aunt's number, or my parents, their social media. I'm a real fucking person. I don't make a fake Facebook with fake shit. There's like my real people on there. So you're going to know how to contact somebody. Hell, you might even contact ex friends I don't talk to, or my exes. That's a good way to find out if something happened. Like, you're going to know because I'm not fake. When you have somebody like CJ that comes on, number one, Country Joe is a character. That's not a real person. So she separated the two, so you should do that as well. Are you friends with Country Joe, or are you friends with Veronica? Because if you're friends with Country Joe, that's a fake persona. That's not a real friendship. If you're friends with Veronica, she's not going to tell you anything about her life. She's not going to give you her real phone number. What's up with you guys who make friends with people and give people a Google fucking phone number? You're not friends with somebody if you do that. And if you're guilty of that, yes, I am talking to you. You're not making real friendships. And yeah, if you're afraid, like there's a lot of people, they've seen me fall out with people and they've seen people dox me. So I've done it in return. So they're afraid to give me their personal information. Good. You should be afraid. And we should not be friends. If you cannot trust me, we're not friends. Period. If you can't give me your phone number, your address, any of that, we're not friends. It's fake. You don't trust me, and I probably vice versa, I don't trust you. Stupid. You're giving people Google numbers. You're making a fake Facebook separate from your real one. Then you're fake. You are fake. So when you're a fake person and you pass, people don't know if it's real or not because you're fucking fake. And you've always been fake. I don't give a fuck. I get the difference. Like holding back, like doing what Daria does, for example. She has 0 personal connections on here because she doesn't let people get in on that level. And in a sense, that's safe. But what's the point of interacting with people? Just to pass time, I guess? That sounds miserable and lonely. Oh my God, baby love, did you really give me a fucking Google? Okay, that's an exception. If you don't have a real one, that's an exception. But if you didn't trust me, then we're not really friends, right? Because then it's like, oh, well, I won't give him this or that. It's fucking stupid. Oh, okay, Jess. I'd give him my address if I didn't give it to him already. Here's the only time you would ever have to fucking worry is if you're a fucking asshole, period. It's one thing to go back and forth and call each other names. I don't think anybody's scared of me doing that. We all fucking do it, unless you're insecure. Then you're scared. You're terrified of my mouth. But if you violate my personal information or boundaries, then that's the playing field that you've opened. So if people have ever seen me do that to people or say something in return to somebody or be like, okay, well, I have your information too, it's always because they've done it to me first, period. If you're a good person, you have nothing to worry about. But I'm not the fucking one to violate if you're going to be a shady person. Now, normally I'll do it legally or whatever, but still, fuck you. You ain't going to do shit. Just like Granny Fanny and all them. I'm going to contact this. I'm going to contact that. I'm like, good, contact whoever you have to. The difference is I can proudly stand anywhere, in a grocery store, in a courtroom, in a fucking bar, in a fucking library, anywhere in public, in front of anybody, whether it's a police officer, a lawyer, a judge, a fucking probation officer, a troll from the internet. And I can confidently be myself because I'm not a liar. The difference between dumbass people like Granny Fanny is that motherfucker wouldn't be able to hold his own if he reached out to whoever and did this or that, because, bitch, you can't even show your face. You ain't gonna do shit. You know I would own your ass in a courtroom. I would own your ass on the streets. I would own your ass fucking anywhere, bitch. Because you're fake and I'm not. I'm confident to be myself and you're not. Period. Love you, Tira. Thank you. You didn't even try to call it. Oh, I didn't? I thought we were on a texting basis. Oh, I'm sorry, Ruth Ann. I hope your husband is better. Did she just text me her phone number, Jessica? She trusts me. We're friends. You owned his ass on... What poll did you do? Hold on, let me see. What's the poll, Jessica? Did I vote? Let's see. Nonchalant. Which poll is it? If anyone hears you passed away, I hope you all confirm it and make sure I'm dead. Exactly. And Trisha, the thing is, like, you're a real person and you've connected with people on a real level. So that'd be very easy to do. My go-to for you would be, I would go straight to Glenn, because Glenn would know. I'd be like, hey, she okay? Or because I'm sure you guys have connected on a very personal level. So I'm sure he knows your emergency contacts. If you do not trust people enough to give them an emergency contact, you're not friends with them. You may be acquaintances, you may be that. So I find it difficult to grieve somebody you don't know or trust. It's just, to me, it's not possible. It's not. And really, can you love them? I think you can. I think there's different levels of love. Like, I love the way you make me feel. I love the way you're funny, or I love this. But it's like, do you really care? No. Okay, Jess. Poll from Jess. Inquiring minds would like to know who is the top, who is the bottom between Granny Fanny and Sinisnot, or do they take turns sharing methany? The choices are Granny Fanny is the top, Sinister is the bottom, Granny Fanny is the bottom, Sinister is the top, or does Granny Fanny and Sinister take turns sharing methany? All of the above, but Amy's left out screeching. I'm going to say Granny Fanny's the bottom. Yeah! That's the one you sent me. Is that the correct one? When I die, please don't tell anyone I don't need a final burial. Hey, if that's your final wishes, everybody is due that respect. Catching up from the beginning, but there are probably 4 people from YouTube that my husband would know to get on the phone and contact if something happened, and Robbie would be one of them. Aw, chicken lady. Well, I'm glad you said that, because that gives a whole other perspective on it. And another point that I want to bring up. If you guys are so secretive about your life on YouTube or anywhere on social media, and you keep it completely separate from your life outside the internet, and you don't share anything about it with your family, your friends, it's a complete secret, it's top secret, you cover it up, you're ashamed of what you do on here, is what that tells me. So if nobody knows about YouTube, if nobody knows you even have an account or what goes on here, then you're ashamed of that. So yeah, like what you just said, there should be somebody that knows, like, hey, these are the people I talk to online. If you're a real person and you're not a fake. If you're a phony, none of your family is going to know about this place because you're a pussy. I don't understand that. I do not understand how people they keep everything separate. That tells me that when you come here, it's just like that saying, what's done in the dark, you're ashamed of. You're not proud of what you do. Shit. Am I proud of every fucking thing that comes out of my mouth? Yeah. Do I regret some of it? Yeah, no, yes, nah, no, yeah. When I'm sorry, when I'm not, fuck you. No, but yes, and no. But I'm allowed to be that because I'm myself. I'm myself. I don't give a fuck to make a mistake in front of people. I don't care to look like a fool in front of people. I don't give a shit to be a real fucking person in front of you. Hell, if I could take a shit on here, I would, but I won't. But Marissa will do that on a video call. She'll call me peeing or pooping. And when I answer the phone, I'm like, I'm pooping. She's like, turn on your camera. I'm like, no, I'm not there yet. Okay. But I'll tell you what, if I passed away, Marissa would know. She has my emergency contacts. We talk on the phone while we're shitting. Okay? Was that your point of no return ringtone? I set way too many alarms, and I got very annoyed by the time I'm finally awake. I don't know why I do that to myself. I honestly don't mind people not knowing if I passed or not. If I die, I just disappear. I don't think anyone around here would notice or care. Ooh, so let's get personal on that real quick, if you don't mind. So how does that make you feel about why you come here? You don't have to answer that, but I mean, I really would like to know. Is it strictly... So when you interact, like, for example, when you say hi to me or say, how are you doing? Or I don't even know if you do that or if you give a shit. Is it real? Do you care? Because with that, somebody could read what you just said and be like, you don't give a shit about anybody here. And it's okay if you don't, though. It really is. People can chat and not care about people. That's fine. But it almost makes you wonder, like, should I even interact with certain people? Because they don't really give a shit. You should care. You should want people to care if you pass away, too. I mean, not in like an egotistical way. But wouldn't you want to leave a piece of yourself with somebody or like some sort of legacy? If I were to leave a legacy behind, it would be that I've always spoke my mind. I always like to use humor. I don't give a fuck what people think, and I will put a bitch in their place. I'm a good fucking person. I don't like to fucking interact with liars or waste my time. And I'm fucking fun as fuck. The main thing I'd want people to remember is I'm fucking fun. Tara, I'll drop you a link if you want. I have about an hour. And I got to go to the gym. I care, but I'm not letting myself get too invested these days because I'm always getting hurt. That's a good boundary to have. I don't blame you. There's so many people that it's like you watch them and it's not shocking anymore. Like the first couple of years on YouTube specifically, it was surprising like how you would see people turn because I've always gone based off my interactions with people. I don't see how people don't get that already. So when people turn or they'll be like, I love you, Robbie. Oh my God, I love you. You're so fun. Oh my God, pull a card for me or whatever. Always coming around like being very sweet. And now I just look at it like, oh, I guess they were just kissing my ass, because they'll completely flip and out of nowhere, you'll have no negative interaction with them. You will see them dragging this shit out of you in one of your enemies' chats or whatever. And it's like, I've never had a negative interaction with this person, but I fucking do now. And then you start dragging them. And then they're like, oh, I didn't say anything to you. No, that's the problem, bitch, is you don't know how to communicate. So now when people do that, I'm just like, I don't have time to ask you. I don't have time to give a shit to communicate with you because you didn't do that. So go fuck yourself. I don't waste my time with people like that anymore. I think it's stupid. And if you don't know how to go to somebody or have a personal interaction with somebody to the point where your opinion changes with the wind and you can't communicate with that person, go fuck yourself. Love you too, Anitra. Would you care if I passed? I would care, and I'll be completely blunt with you of what I would care about. Baby love, you and I aren't super close, so, and listen, don't take this the wrong way. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm being honest. I don't know you well enough, I think, to cry over it, but I want you to understand I'm not really a crier to begin with. God, would I cry if anybody I loved passed away even? I don't see, but it's different with me because I don't see death as a sad thing. I feel closer to people once they pass away, not in a Jeffrey Dahmer kind of way where I want to dance with their bodies and stuff like that. Although I'm not opposed to that if they're hot, but I am comforted that you're always going to be around if you pass away. So to me, it's not really sad. I'm not going to miss someone's presence because I feel like I'll be with them more. I'll be able to talk to them more. But I'm really not a crier, so I probably wouldn't not cry if you passed away. I might cry over memories of you and fun stuff. But you definitely would be missed for sure because you're a very loving person. I've always had great interactions and conversations with you, and you absolutely would be missed. And your presence on YouTube would definitely be missed. There's been a number of times when I couldn't sleep or had anxiety or just wanted something to listen to or somebody, and you've been a person I've listened to while you're streaming and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, see it. Yeah, please don't take that the wrong way. Thea, with all the shit you've been pissing me off lately, I highly doubt it. Just kidding. Thea looks so hot. God, I can't stand her. Ooh. Mama say, mama sa, mama kosa. I'd cry if you passed away. Oh, well, you guys are probably a lot more in tune with your emotions. So thank you for that. But I just don't see death as sad. I'm excited to die. I mean, I don't want to push it because I love my cat and stuff, but shit, dude, when I go to heaven, I'm going to be like, what's up? Hey, oh, hey, Judy Garland, what's up over there? What you smoking, girl? Let me hit that shit. Come on, girl. You just don't think you'd be missed on here, so to you, it'd be a waste of time for anyone to announce if you died. Why are you here? You're entertained. Okay. That's fair enough. So then we ask ourselves this question. If we feel we wouldn't be missed, are we wasting our time here? Like, are you wasting your time here? No, I guess not if it's for entertainment. I don't want to put you on the spot like that, but I am curious. I guess if it is for entertainment, then really doesn't fucking matter. Death is a transformation. I do believe that. That's why I love roller coasters, skydiving. You're closer to the sky, you're closer to the ones that have passed. Aw. You guys don't have to be sad if I die. Because I'll be shaking my ass in heaven, smoking that big good. I understand, but do you think CJ is still alive? Sorry, Sarah, I just saw that. Well, my intuition always said there's going to be a death, a big death of a creator in October. That happened. Was I seeing the controversy of it or was I seeing the death? Now, my intuition right now, and this is serious, I was telling somebody this, I think it was Nikki the other day, or was it you, Jess K? I have this intuition that CJ is in her apartment. Now, that could be haunting her apartment or her home. Like, she hasn't left this earth. I don't feel that. But she could be stuck here. I don't know. Let's pull a card. Let's pull a card. Be throwing you a party? Yeah, I don't like funerals. I think they're a waste of money. I think spending money on outfits and fucking coffins and all that shit. First of all, I'm not a green person, but what the fuck is wrong with you people? Yeah, you guys may have buried your loved ones or whatnot, but what the fuck is wrong with you? There's a homeless person on the street, freezing cold, no wood, which coffins are built out of, no shelter. Their dog is laying with them, freezing to death. They're both fucking starving. They both don't have clothes, but you're fucking dressing this dead corpse, fucking giving it shelter with wood that could go over a living, breathing fucking body. It is the dumbest fucking thing, and it's a waste of space. I don't agree with, listen, you have all these people complaining about the environment. We're running out of room on the earth. Really? Then get rid of fucking graveyards, you idiots. Cremate your motherfucking family. Who cares? Oh, but we want to have a body. So what are you going to fuck them? Are you going to spoon them? Are you going to cuddle them? They're in the fucking ground, taking up space on property that could be used for other shit. They are gone. They're not in that body anymore. Goodbye. Go. Get out. Cremate those fuckers and fucking put them in a tattoo if you want to be so fucking close to them. God damn it. All right. Spiritual teacher. Oh, this was the card for CJ. Your life's purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. So is she really past, and could this be teaching us something? Fucking learn how to vet your friends. Don't talk to somebody and call them a friend and you love them unless you know how to fucking contact their family if they die. Hello? Hey, Katie. You want to be recycled? Grow a tree over it? Yeah, and look, I don't know if you guys watch 48 Hours in 60 Minutes, but I was watching a story where a guy, his girlfriend, I believe, broke up with him. He went into her home. He took a large, sharp object, and he ended her life, and then he ended his. Or wait, did he use a pew-pew? Either way, both of them were gone. So the cops show up on the scene, and off in the distance in a hospital, there's a woman who is dying of heart failure. Her heart, she's been sick for a long time, and she's going to die. Now, the victim that the boyfriend took her life, her organs weren't used, but the psycho boyfriend, his body was rushed to the hospital. His heart was taken out of his chest and put in and saved the woman's life that was dying. Now, does she have a murderer's heart? She sure the fuck does. Oh, but she survived. So you should always donate your organs. I'm a donor. I want to be made into mulch and sent to your sisters. You want your one sister to use the mulch to plant a tree, and you want her to tell her children it's being haunted by a witch. I'm not fucking around when I say this, folks. I don't want anyone looking at me dead saying, oh, she looks so good. I know, isn't that creepy, Leslie? Why would you want to stand over a dead body? I get it. You want to see somebody the last time, or so I get why funeral homes do that. I do. Or a viewing. I think that's great. Do a viewing because you're not going to see them when they're in the ground. So it is a waste of space. After the viewing, it should be mandated that, in my personal opinion, that they're cremated to save space in the world. Period. And you can view them, but I don't want, I remember my grandma had a stroke and she was paralyzed for like 11 years in a nursing home. She looked horrible every time I went to see her, but I would rather see her. That's how I knew her. When I went to her funeral in the open casket, I was like, who the fuck is that? They don't make them look like them. Basically, you're having somebody who has not known you your entire life doing your hair and fucking makeup, not even knowing your style. And I don't give a shit. Oh, well, the family said this is what she liked her. The family didn't fucking live inside of her brain. Families don't know what people want. Shut up. I get so tired when people speak up for people when they die. Oh, they would have wanted this. Shut up. Shut up. Or when they get up there, they were the best person. No, they weren't. We all have flaws. See, I want to go funeral crashing. I'd be the person in the back being like, shut up. You know, because you know the person that passed away would be yelling up at them too. Shut the fuck up and stop being fake. Oh my God, $300 for a funeral parlor to do the hair? The entire cost was $20,000 for Gladys's sister. You didn't go to your ex-husband's wake or funeral? I don't blame you. You don't want to remember them like that. You got caught on Ghanaian funerals on TikTok once. That was an eye-opener. What is that? Yeah, I'm an organ donor. I mean, I'm not going to use it. That's one thing my parents, you know, they're not all bad. They taught me a lot of good things, and that was to donate your fucking body. My mom and dad said when they pass, science comes and gets their bodies. They're donated, cremated, and there you go, bada bing, bada boom. That's the best way to do it. And I'm going to do exactly what my parents are doing. However, I do want someone to change the battery in the voice box in my Save Robbie doll so it can talk again because it has my voice. I'd need to get a new battery for it. And I want some of my ashes put into my Save Robbie doll. I know it's creepy. I know it's a lot like Chucky, but those are my dying wishes. So just fucking do as I say. You'll see him walking around the house at night all. And I am going to hunt the fuck out of people. That is a deal that God has with me. I'm a prankster. I'm a jokester. And I want to, I know people will be sad when I'm gone. So I want to cheer them up and fucking hunt the shit out of them. And fucking scare them and laugh at them and, all of that shit. Fuck them. I will hunt everybody. All of you. I'll find you. I will levitate and teleport. And I'll hunt all of you motherfuckers. I ain't going to be one of those basic bitch ghosts that sticks in one fucking place. Are you kidding me? Do you know who the fuck you're talking to? Bitch. This is 2025. I'm going to teleport. I'm going to hop on airplanes. I'm coming to Thea. I'm going to fuck you up. I will send hate mail. I will do ghost haunting live streams, dragging a bitch. I will infest your StreamYard with syphilis. I will get you. And I will fucking enjoy every fucking second of it. I'll fuck your husband. Do you ever see those stories of people having sex with ghosts? I will fuck your husband right next to all the people running their mouths about me, any of you. I don't care who you are. What? What? Hello? I think Nikki's fucking with me. I think she's talking to me through my cameras. Nikki? Talk through the food dish. I can't hear you in that one. I will fuck your husband right next to your body. It'll be like The Exorcist. You'll wake up. In The Exorcist, so the girl's like this, like in bed, but your husband's gonna be in bed like, and I'm gonna be like, and I'm gonna stick my face in yours like this while I'm riding him. I'll be like, Can you imagine when they make that haunting into a movie? Fuck The Conjuring. I'll do the cock-doing. The cock-doing. Be the slut ghost from hell. Actually, it's not from hell because I'm a good ghost. But I will fuck your husband. I'll fuck them all. Wouldn't that be fun? Just to like, even if God gave you one day, just to be like, God, I don't ask for anything else in the world from you, but just the gift of invisibility, God, so that I can go and fuck every spouse, every boyfriend, every ex that will make someone jealous of the people that have done me wrong, God. And I don't want to use condoms, God. Please bless me. Please. And you will hear your door open or your window, or I'll walk through that fucking wall because I'll ask for that gift too. And I'll fuck your husband. I'll go to India and I'll fuck Sweet Cheeks. I got no problem with curcumin. I got no problem with turmeric. I'll fuck him. But I wouldn't have to be invisible for that. I'll fuck Machine Gun Kelly. I'll fuck Dalton. That is my superpower. That is my gift of revenge and my weapon. Sex. I'm good at it. I'm strong. My legs are strong. I got good thigh muscles. Fuck the shit out of you. I might even fuck you. Thea, I'm looking at you, bitch. Dalton would love it. Yeah. I'll fuck Chad. Fuck them all. I will fuck the ghost, Tiffany's ghost boyfriend. I mean, hell, if I'm a ghost, why not? You know, go to town. Go to town. Yep. Now I'm thinking of all the people who I could have sex with their lovers. Your son donated his wife's organs. That's what she wanted. I'm going to donate this dick. Sorry to say that after that, Gladys. I'm going to donate my dick in the afterlife. You know what I'm going to do? When I'm a ghost, I'm just going to walk around to all the people that have done me wrong. And just when they're not expecting it, I'm going to pull down my pants and we're just going to slap them in the face with my dick. They're not going to know where the fuck it came from. Can you see Natasha Cooper just walking through the casino? Just bam, just my balls right across her fucking face. She hits the jackpot. She's like, oh my God, I just hit $20,000. And boom, there goes me teabagging her right in the fucking forehead with my balls. Sorry, Gladys. See, you shouldn't cry when people die. They still have fun. There's humor in death. It's never too soon. Who gives a shit? Dick slapped by a ghost. Can you imagine one of those paranormal documentaries? They're like, it's all serious with the creepy music playing. Hold on, let me see if I could get some creepy music playing here. Here we go. Is this creepy? That's not creepy. That's not creepy. That's definitely not creepy. We'll just do this one. They'll be like, I was sitting alone in my apartment. It was a dark winter night. I noticed when I looked in the corner that my cat saw the light flickering. And I wondered, well, that's strange. I remember turning that light off. And when I walked to the corner, there was a tall, handsome man wearing a Nirvana hat, just staring at me with his pants down. balls deep in my sex doll that he stole from my bathroom. And then he floated towards me. And he teabagged my mouth. I ran out and I called the Ghostbusters. The Sexually Dead Files. Good Tulip song. Oh my God. You know, dude. Okay, so I'm going to play a clip of this before I go. I call this the White Trash Paranormal Show. There's this show that I've recently discovered, and it's like a paranormal documentary YouTube show, and it's got a lot of traction, but they only have like all of Tiffany's best meth addict friends on there, and everything they talk about can be explained. They'll be like, yeah, like we're at a party and I had a party in my house and this guy walked up to me and he was like, hey, there's a lot of people here. And I was like, yeah, bro, it's a party. And he's like, no, dead people. And that's how I knew there was ghosts in my house. And then I went off and I was drinking beer with my friends and doing cocaine. And like, I didn't see the guy at the party the rest of the night, bro. It's like, what? So that's what confirmed to me my house is haunted. And they were telling you could tell these women that were being interviewed about their haunted house either do heroin, meth, crack, cocaine, freebase, something, bath salts. These bitches are fucked up. And I'm like, okay, your house isn't haunted. You are suffering from meth-induced psychosis. I've been there myself. Thank you, New Kids on the Block 76. Hey, Planet Machete. Let me see if I could find one of these. They are fucking ridiculous, and you got to see what I'm talking about. And like the documentary, the women repeat themselves and shit, and it's like, dude, go fucking take another hit. It's so stupid, but it's so dumb, and like it is deliciously dumb that I can't get enough of it because I laugh at it because I'm like, these people are on drugs, dude. Like, their house is not haunted. They're fucked up in the head. Here we go. Oh my God, I found it. Hold on. You guys got to see this shit. Tell me this bitch isn't on something. Hold on. I'll let you be the judge. I won't jump to conclusions. Okay. So it's called... And plus I'm good at like reading people. I'm like, dude, this bitch is lying. Or I think she lied so much that she believes her lies so much that she's on a fucking ghost show. But I feel like her friend does this show and he's like, hey, do you remember that time you heard something in your house? Do you want to come on and like talk about it, about your house being haunted? It's like, bitch, that wasn't a sound. That was fucking your house was being raided for meth. That was the cops outside of your home. Shut up. All right, here we go. Hold on. Oh my God. I'm gonna put it on faster speed. Okay. Now you be the judge, folks. Here we go. Here we go.
It wasn't long after 24-year-old Jennifer Patterson moved into her dream.
He's like, no, they're not alive.
Here,
I don't want you to be here.
Listen, this is when she's telling a story about her party. Watch.
So I had invited one of my friends, and she brought one of her friends and her friend's boyfriend. He's like, there's people in this house.
He's like,
yeah, a lot of them. So we're having a party. He's like, no, they're not alive. And they don't want you to be here. This is their house.
Okay, that's some drunk dude at your party telling you that, girl. That ain't nothing to go on to a documentary and fucking complain about. Give me a break. Fuck.
Her dream home slowly turned into a real-life nightmare.
Why is this?
Both of us were asleep for some time, and it sounded like someone kicked the front door in.
Okay, I think I've seen that guy at a drug-induced circle jerk. Okay? God. I don't mean to be judgmental. Maybe they were really haunted, but I don't think so. In all of these documentaries on that channel, I listen to them But I laugh at them because I'm like, my God, like seriously, watch. There's probably more stuff that could be explained away.
I mean, I was shoved down the stairs.
That's called domestic violence. Okay, nothing to joke about. That wasn't a ghost.
I think that was when the realization really set in that my house was haunted.
Okay, some fucking dealer came to her house and was like, "You owe me $20." Pushed her down the stairs. She's like, "That is what confirmed that my house is in fact haunted." Now I don't know the truth. I'm just joking, but come on. Come on.
A pretty, cheap for that amount of land and the size of the house.
So anyways, it's called The Ghost Files. They do have fun documentaries, but I know I'm bad. I judge the shit out of them because I like real scary stuff. In Planet Machete, I would love to do scary stuff again. I love to get scared. I love feeling connected, like, to the other side and stuff. I don't like when people fake it, though. And by the way, you guys need to subscribe to Mexi because he just started going live again with his paranormal stuff. I'll share his live stream from the other day so you guys can go show him some love because he's not quite back in the algorithm quite yet. Hold on. Mexi. Okay, so he streamed one day ago. I don't know where he was. I just popped in and said hi because I didn't have time, but here is his live stream from the other day. So go give Mexi some love. He's back doing it. I like when he does the paranormal stuff live because I think that's the best way to do it. That way people know you're not messing with anything. You're experiencing it in the moment as it's happening. You can't like sugarcoat or fake anything. So I like that. That's what I liked about doing it. A parody clip. Dude, I've thought about doing a parody of like a ghost paranormal thing. I think I will. I might do it as a short though, because just my time is precious, but who knows? Maybe I will. Anyways, with that being said, I think that's really all I had to say about what I want done with me if I pass. Feel free to do whatever you want to my doll with my ashes in it. He's there for your entertainment and pleasure. So look at him. Now just imagine my little spirit coming out, floating towards you with my balls exposed. Flying towards your forehead. Yes, have a good Sunday. And if you guys, I think unless you're in Hawaii or Arizona, and I don't know if other countries celebrate or partake in daylight savings, but we got an extra hour today. So I'm in mountain time. So instead of being 11:18, it is now 10:18 a.m. That started at 2 a.m. So if you did not forget to put your clocks back, do so. You know what? Fuck it, Jessica. Just out of investigation before we go, let's turn on my spirit box and see if CJ has anything to say, or if the spirits have anything to say, if it's a lie. Let's just go ahead and do this, because this is a really good spirit box that I have in my phone, the Ghost Hunter app. You're spoiled, Gladys. Everything else did it, but I have a couple alarm clocks. All right. Now, Spirit, we're only doing this to validate truth and what's going on with CJ. So if you could connect with me, Spirit, I would appreciate that. As my doll is spread eagle behind me. Have a good day, Anitra. This is a good app. Oh, here we go. Something's happening. Spirit, I'm listening. It's 12:19 there. I'm not getting anything. So is it true? We are trying to connect just to make sure CJ made it to the other side. Spirit, can you validate this for me? She's not there. Hello? They're like, yeah, we don't have one of those people as a resident here. It's saying earnings. Oh, is she just doing this for the earnings or our people? Earnings. Spirit, what's being earned from this situation? What is being earned? What do you speak? What do you talk, Spirit? Come on. Distinction. Can you elaborate on that, Spirit? Distinction of what? Earning, distinction. Is somebody earning something from this situation? Or is it just chatter? Spirit. Spirit. Later. Oh. My intuition says we're going to find out a little bit later about the distinction and the earning. Now, Spirit, I do have to go, but do you have one more thing you can say on this topic? Distinction, later, earning. Who is earning from this? Spirit. Kelly? Mrs. Portland? What the fuck? I knew she was involved. Who the fuck is Kelly? Kelly the advocate? Who's earning from this? What? Who the fuck is Kelly? Is that crazy? I said, who? You had a phone call. What have you missed? We're doing a spirit box to validate shit about CJ. It said earning, distinction, later, Kelly. Spirit, can you... Is that Kelly as in Mrs. Portland? What is she getting out of this? She getting her rocks off? Come on, sock it to me, Spirit. You know I'm listening. I'm always wide open for you. Come on, bro. Is CJ still alive, Spirit? Float. I didn't know she could float. Float? Spirit, is she floating tits up or tits down? Oh, necrophonic is a good one, Katie. Tits up or tits down? Check my DMs. Okay, hold on. I think we got one more thing coming from Spirit. She was in Jurors Live. Spirit, was CJ in Jurors Live? Hey, Spirit, who was that psychic that contacted Tiffany? Was that a real psychic or was that Tiffany messaging herself again? Spirit. Chloe. Ah! Oh my God, that scared me. My alarm went off. Oh my God, my heart. Who the fuck is Chloe? Hold on, let me check my DMs. Tiffany have a friend named Chloe? Did CJ have a friend named Chloe? Holy shit, I just opened up my Twitter and look at this man that just popped up. Shit. Damn. How do I get a piece of that, Spirit? How do I get a piece of that? Shit. Fuck. Damn. Whew. What? Okay, we just confirmed what the Kelly thing is. Whoa. Didn't that pop up when I said who? Okay, now my alarm clock's freaking me out. How would you say this name? Shay it. Shay it. Shay it. Shay it. That's how I would say that name. Shay it. Chloe and Kelly. Sounds like horror twins, if you ask me.
No, no chance. No, no dance.